Well, my name is Akinwunmi Ayo Adesina, and the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development for Nigeria. I've been on the job for a year now, and it's exciting and challenging, but I love it.
In Nigeria, Dr. Akinwunmi Adesina is a government minister with a mission.
My job is to make sure that I unlock the potential of agriculture in Nigeria, and it should not be importing food.
The ministers provoked a debate. On a globalized planet, should countries like Nigeria really try to grow all their own food?
When Nigeria found oil, Nigeria went away from agriculture. So we went from being a country that was self-sufficient in food in the 60s to today a country that is spending a whopping amount of $11 billion a year importing basic food items.
With his usual security escort, the minister arrives at a farmers' rally. He's here to launch the government's new plan to help Nigeria feed itself. Whatever the reasons for falling behind, says Minister Adesina, who's an agricultural economist, Nigeria can bring back the glory days.
We are launching today here what is called the Growth Enhancement Support. Under that initiative, we are targeting 5 million farmers every year to get seeds and to get fertilizer.
The message? Nigerians should produce their own food, just as they wear their own garments, like a shoke and the ankara. A message rammed home by the state governor.
I am happy when our people are holding parties and I see their showcase and the ankara. Then the economy is kept here. But if we continue to make parties and we are eating imported food at that party, those parties and its inconvenience and its challenges prosper another economy. Let us continue to think inside.
My job is to make sure that I unlock the potential of agriculture in Nigeria. We have 84 million hectares of land, arable land, as a country, and we're not using even more than 40% of those. We have 230 billion cubic meters of water. We're not using irrigation. We have great sunshine. So with all of that, cheap labor, a market of 167 million people of consumers, I should not be importing food.
The policy pursued in Nigeria, which is to rebuild the ability for the country to feed itself, is vital for that country and for many other food deficit countries in sub-Saharan Africa. The reason is simple. With climate change and speculation on the markets of agricultural commodities, prices in the future will be higher and they will be more volatile. And so countries which have not invested in local food production, countries who depend highly on food imports to feed themselves, will be in a very dire situation in the years to come.
Rice is key. If Nigeria grows more, it could replace both rice and wheat imports. The government is boosting production with 18 new rice processing plants. Their products, something to boast about.
One of the things I'm most excited about is this. Nigerians love to buy imported rice, and that's because the local rice, they complain it's colored, it's broken, and it has stones in it. Well, that's not rocket science. We fixed that problem. This is Nigerian rice. It's long grain, parboiled, high quality rice coming out of the new integrated rice mills we have in Nigeria. This rice is the best rice you've ever had.
Like rice, cassava is crucial to the minister's self-sufficiency strategy. He believes cassava could be processed into tasty food for the supermarket shelves.
Nigeria is the largest producer of cassava in the world. But we are not adding value to cassava. At the same time, we are the largest importer of wheat in the world. And so by substituting high-quality cassava flour in bread up to the level of 20%, we can reduce our dependency on wheat imports and also create jobs locally.
In Lagos, it's the Children's Day March, a chance to convince future generations about future food, Nigerian style. Not foreign wheat-only bread, but local cassava bread.
The cassava bread is delicious.
I love it. It's sweet.
We have a world that's going to be soon 9 billion people that we have to feed. The fact is, what is Africa's role in feeding that world, in itself and feeding that world? And it's huge.
And those are sentiments Farmer Adesina can only endorse.
Government also know that without farmer, no great nation, no. And without food, no life. So that's why we say great farmer, great nation. No farmer, no life. Because no farmer, no food, no life.